Tonight on Hipstar Tonight, now available on iTunes. Purchases now online at hipstar.ca. The original 1-800-NEED-A-GIMMICK.com. Please send your contributions to the Heart and Soul Foundation. It is tonight on Hipstar Tonight.
Monday, June 5th. I felt better on certain days today. Tonight on Hipstar Tonight, I can't wrestle as much anymore. My hips are just so out of place. Like, yeah, I can't do it like you. You're a weekend warrior. And then some. That's a talent. I just like to say that. Ouch. I mean, I was excited because I would start a nice matinee Sunday show, wrestle then I'll maybe wrestle the same match 2 hours after that. It's a good idea. But man, that's a job for you. That's when you're like, it's no longer a hobby. You're like, now it's a full-time jobber. And it feels accomplishing. So well, you gotta like stretch and exercise every day, I guess. Because I feel fucking old.
Or go for runs.
Yeah, more runs,
are nice.
Right?
Yeah.
I really have that like stiff, like old man hunched over habit going on.
The whole fact that you're gonna be more loose, that's better, right? For your muscles.
Stretch yourself up, yeah. Maybe then you'll get muscles if you just stay loose. Stay loose. All muscles. We know the ones we're talking about entering. Maybe we should start a business, go on the road, be responsible adults. I don't know. What do you think? Do you plan on just breaking your hips for the rest of your life? What are you going to do?
No way. You got to have a backup plan. Exit strategy, bro.
Well, everybody knows that. The big tip of advice, have something to fall back on. You can say that about anything, though. Anything in entertainment. But, like, what's yours? And that's another case of, like, finding yourself. I don't know what we're going to do.
I don't know. I think that's a lot of it had to do with what did you want to do as a kid. And now as you grow up, a lot of people just don't think they can accomplish that. And it's like, well...
There's a lot of kids that want to grow up to be a wrestler.
Well, yeah, but, like, I think the worst thing in life is people tell you have to be one thing. Why do you have to choose to be one thing? Like, I don't want to
generalize yourself.
I don't want to be. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want to be just be like, oh, I just want to be the wrestler guy. No, I want to do a bunch of stuff. Like, I want to be the wrestler guy. Let's do TV. Let's do movies. Let's do music. Let's start a business. Let's sell some cool merch and stuff. Right? Like,
yeah. Let's try to be a vlog star. But no matter what, there's going to be those people that you can't.
Screw them.
You can't watch. Sorry, I'm just saying. Your vlogs are sometimes good.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Content out there, though. And you believe in that? You just want to
I haven't put content in forever. Yeah.
I want that, too. You don't have lazy days. And that's what I hate about you. You just, like, seem, oh, this day I'll go. And you still get content out. Well, fuck you, man.
No, I have lazy days. I haven't posted in forever.
No, you still post.
Or I try to. Like, I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, I gotta think, like, if consistency is key, right? Any
old school friends ever come up to you and be like, you post a lot?
No, I realize, like, everybody will see it. Some people will. Everybody, like, you get the average watch, right? Like fans. Even it's with my Instagram posts and like stories and stuff like that too. It all like averages out, right?
You're doing it for yourself.
Yeah, no more lazy days. This is gonna be a busy week.
You can only post when you're doing shit, though. That's what.
That's the thing, right? So you might go from some days where you're doing so much cool shit, and then other days you're not doing anything. It's like, okay, well,
what do I say? Then you gotta really be clever because you're just sitting on your couch.
Oh, it makes you think. I remember one time in Japan, I did a vlog of difference of Japanese grocery stores versus Canadian grocery stores, just because I was so bored. I was like, I needed a content because I was still vlogging every day or trying to.
Groceries, so.
Yeah, I needed both, right?
I don't know what this is, but compared to the Metros back at home, I'll tell you what, they'd never sell this. If it would, then it would be over expensive in that chilled section that nobody ever goes to, and it would be way overpriced. And people would only not buy it because they don't know how to cook it. They wouldn't know.
They just gotta go travel more and eat more foods and be more interesting. Do more things. Like, that's one of the things a lot of people just don't do stuff.
Don't do stuff.
Everybody kind of gets in this like
sometimes not everybody can.
Well, no, it's the fact that you think you can, right? And like, don't get me wrong, there's always going to be like factors and like stuff that'll get in your way, right? It's just like, okay, well, you can either trip and fall over them and stay on the ground complaining, or you can just hop on over, get up, and keep moving, right?
Yeah.
And not to sound like a motivational speech, but
now see new things. Move forward.
You have to go experience things. If you're not, like, what are you doing with your life? Like, realistically, like,
not experiencing things. Obviously, that's what you're doing.
But that's how you learn, though. And isn't that what we want at the end of the day? Is to learn and grow as people and just as humans, and just find stuff about ourselves that And the only way we're going to do that is by experiencing new things and see what we like, what we don't like.
Yeah, if you have the energy to do it, though, man. Sometimes people are like
don't get me wrong. We all are
mental
slugs, mental messes and stuff, right? But like,
yeah,
it's you guys still try it. Just and like even you might have like off days, and everybody has off days, and that's fine. But the day that you go do something really awesome, you're gonna have a fun time, right? And then you're gonna have one of your off days, and you're gonna get really bummed out again, and then you bring your mood right back down. Now you're in that low mood again, right? You just have to keep with that momentum, and goes back to that consistency is key, right?
It still goes back to a how. Everybody knows some of the things too that'll make them feel better, but they never do it because you're in those moods when sometimes those lows are extreme. They're the extremist of lows, and I get too miserable like that. Like, you can't tell me, like, I can tell you just go out and do things, but, you know, sometimes people can't even move. It sucks. The lowest can be lows, and your lowest isn't the lowest yet. So congratulations on that.
I don't know. I've definitely got low.
I mean, like, not the lowest. Maybe when you get a beer belly.
I hit my lowest probably the first time I lived downtown. I lived in Toronto.
Oh, yeah, probably.
After my first year of university.
Yeah, all my money.
That was probably my lowest.
Yeah. Way too young for this.
I remember eating an apple off a tree and being like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest apple ever," because I hadn't eaten anything.
There's probably like all these weird natural gases all over it.
Honestly, it was the best apple. It was the best apple I've ever eaten in my entire life. Hands down, still to this day. No apple can top that one.
Well, because you did it. You reached out and you grabbed it. A story and an adventure in the making, and you still experienced it.
Yeah, man, that was a good day. That was I think the lowest part ever for me, and I was like, never again.
Even going out and doing stuff. What kind of irks me is that when you went out and you still like would send me like mean messages, you were just like still like angry. So you could go out and do stuff. You were like, "Brah!"
Dude, I was angry.
The stuff I'm going, well, like bitter.
In what sense?
Dive.
Oh, dive.
Right, oh. I mean, like that was like a shot.
It was definitely shots fired, but like,
and it came out of nowhere because before, like, and I've heard these speeches not as deep all the time, but you know, like I've heard the DMan speeches. They're just like, just do it, bro. Just keep going, crushing it. But then when that comes, it's just like, whoa. Then maybe he's totally reached the bitter point, and he realizes that about any job. Happens in any job. When that hit you out of nowhere, when it seemed like you were doing shit, it was odd.
Yeah, I know the dive tweet was funny.
Well, just
no, you know, it was as much as like it was a joke, but it was a true statement and like beliefs. Like I stand by what I said in that.
Yeah, but it came from a place where you're probably seeing too much of the examples.
Oh, definitely, but like, and that's where it was, right?
And that was what made you. I'm a complete pessimist and over-analyst to some a hurtful jerk.
Yeah. Well,
you aren't always a hurtful jerk, though. And you're like the dude...
Just because DMan's bad guy doesn't mean DMan's bad guy, you know?
Wait, your dad died?
No, bad guy. Not my dad died. That would suck. That would be really terrible.
Well, like, hey, I thought I heard that. My headphones aren't working. You watch something you can take credit for. Go far, and how other people take that out of context.
Yeah, no, it was crazy to see like how far that rabbit hole went with that, and how it's still going. Like, it's what a rib.
I'm glad you didn't get angrier. You almost did, and I'm glad you held back. You let it happen though. You let others take it because I hope you kind of saw that. As in, like, oh, these guys are kind of acting jerks about it, taking it way out of proportion. I hope that chilled you out, where it's like, oh, cool, because it kind of came from a hurtful place originally.
We're like a Jaeger place.
A Jaeger place?
Yeah, a Red Bull.
Jaeger, yeah, Jaeger.
Yeah, texting the missus saying goodnight.
I just don't be the guy. That was one experience for you, and don't be the guy that's like, I made a meme once. You ever see this meme? No? Well, I made it. And don't take credit for it like that. Because that was just one experience for you, right? And at least I'll go on and do different shit now. Drive your longboard in different cities or countries.
That's the plan. Longboard everywhere. Longboard and backpack around the world. How cool would that be?
Like
my board's been to Japan, it's been to California, Canada, like it's been to the East Coast.
Can you please put like a little like sticker or like a memoir on each?
I thought about that, but then I was like, when I ride and stuff, like the stickers will come off, right? And it wouldn't last.
You had no stickers on there, eh? I wanted to put stickers on mine. That's too bad.
Yeah, I don't know, they don't last, that's the only thing. Because I thought of that too.
Do you just want memories, or you just actually want to like ride it in every country?
Right. What if you were in
like just really mean, ugly Russia or some part, and they're like, you can't do this here.
Well, technically, skateboarding is illegal in Tokyo.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
I got the whistle blown once or twice.
Yeah, but if that was on your tombstone, though, right? You got shot because you were like skateboarding.
I didn't get shot.
He rode for life. No, I was just like
dive. Well, depends on what dive. Hey, I'll dive in Korea.
DiveMan.
DiveMan
is what the D stood for all along.
Well, currently,
it's had different meanings, but now it's certainly DiveMan, and that's going to be the year.
The year of the dive.
Yeah, the year of the DiveMan, and you don't do shit.
No, man, it's the greatest.
Well, fucking no. So now when you're a tag team partner, you used to be agile. You know,
I can still do it.
You can still do it.
I can still do all of it. Like that's the funnier part. I can still do anything you want me to do.
Yeah, well. I say that, and it's not always true.
I can do I'd say 96%. I like my back handspring. My back handspring might not be as good as
it's getting
anymore.
Too controversial.
Getting my gymnastics going again.
Local indie wrestler says he can do 96% of all of wrestling.
No, of what I could do before. Like not all of wrestling. Fuck that. That's huge.
Well.
I'm still learning, bro. I'm still learning tons.
Get a lot of gouges and marks on your back. Because you're going to have to cater to the sick fans. I just want to see glass shards.
Oh, no, thank you.
Glass shivers in your back, and you have to ask, hey, babe, can you get this glass out of my back? That'd be nice, eh?
No, thanks.
She can tell her family.
I don't want to message hey, yeah, you want to pull some glass out of my back?
Yeah.
Please?
Hey, babe.
Like 1,000,000 shards?
You love me, right?
You.
Yeah,
I just had to make $1,000 in a death match tonight.
Well, I did it for us. I can take you for a nice dinner now. Oh, my back, it hurts.
Yeah, I can take you for a nice dinner after we go to the hospital. I get 1,000,000 stitches, but then I won't be able to move, so we're gonna have to. Actually
I'll still complain about my back while we're doing the dinner, so we might as well not do it. No.
Yeah, no thanks. I did my only death match, and that was in Japan. Good enough. No more.
Oh, fuck. Did you get fucked up?
No, I didn't do anything. It was great. True worker. I did a moonsault from the top rope to the... I did a dive. That was it.
Oh, I thought you said it was a death match.
It was. Japanese barbed wire bat exploding death match. 6-man. I didn't take
but
the
there's
hit.
Still ropes.
Onita took it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just one. Oh, okay. Just one person took it.
Yeah, he took the bat.
Great draw.
Yeah, I don't want to take a bat.
It looks good on paper, and whatever the turnout is, hey, as long as I don't have to do it, I might certainly be more.
And I thought I might have to. I was like, oh, I really don't want to do this. I don't want to do that matches. No offense.
Could be worse.
Each their own. If you like that, that's awesome. Go for it. That's your style.
Well,
I just don't like death matches. So I'm not a fan.
When you put it like that, it still kind of seems like a privilege, because it could always be much worse. You could have only $50 in your pocket and have to take a bus that you don't know how much costs and just go far. At least you don't have a prepaid phone.
No, I don't.
Like I do. And sometimes I certainly can't make calls, but I'll text. And you're in debt, so you can't apply for any credit cards. Your credit's pretty bad. You're like, I just got this amount of money in cash. It was from my wrestling shows, but I'm gonna go and make sure I don't get stranded.
Yeah,
happened to me when I had cars, but I still made it out. I still have a shitty bachelor apartment in Toronto, so I mean, it's not all terrible.
Bad. It's a pretty dope spot.
It's empty, and it needs more. And as a responsible adult, you deserve that more. That's what I appreciate about you, man. You get it.
Yeah, man, anything's possible. Go after it.
Do it. Inspire yourself. Get the fuck on Price is Right.
What a joke, eh? Anything's possible.
Yeah,
don't forget it.
I think you made a friend in Drew that day, to be honest.
Oh, Drew.
You guys had a look in your eyes.
Drew was laughing. I popped Drew.
Yeah.
I popped Drew twice, at least.
That was pretty fucking funny. I like that.
WWE Hall of Famer Drew Carey, that might add.
Yeah, exactly. Good friends with Kane.
Good friends.
Yeah.
That's funny. My God, it's Kane.
Yeah, man. DMan is a writer, a wrestler, an entertainer, an adventurer, and an overall pretty swell guy. You can check his adventures and his Price is Right experience on his Twitter handle, DMan Wrestling, or on his Instagram, DMan Inc. This has been Tonight Tonight on Hipstar Tonight.